As part of radio station Kaya FM and Sun International's Dreams Experience, this week's episode of the Vodcast comes to you from Livingstone in Zambia. The experience was awesome to say the least, with DJs Georgie and Lawrence Dube providing us with loads of dancing and singing entertainment. But the real star of the night was singer Selaelo Selota, who gave us guests a special storytelling performance. I caught up with him just before the performance to find out more. We're here for an intimate night at the Royal Livingstone. The Barma is where we're at the moment, and this is the Vodcast coming to you from Zambia.
Yes.
Selaelo is with me. We've got lots of entertainment going on there. Now tell me about this intimate evening that we've got with you tonight.
It's very, 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 very beautiful and very special. It's one of those evenings when I take myself and I join the people and I give them, I get one-on-one with them and tell them the stories that influenced and inspired the songs that I always write. People never knew where I got the songs, but actually I always tell them that the songs come from the source itself, the source being the people. Without the people on this earth, there wouldn't be any life. We know that, right? On the Vodcast show, right here. We've got it here in Zambia, we've got it here at the Royal Livingstone, and I started out in the train. We had a steam train ride, and it just exploded in an impromptu a cappella type of a show when I started saying,
I think tonight is going to be absolutely mind-boggling.
Absolutely beautiful. It's one of those nights that I was looking forward to. I always dreamt about. It lives up to the name Dreams, as brought to you by Sun International and Kaya FM.
So what are we expecting? I mean, are you gonna call people up on stage tonight with you and sing with you? Are you gonna dance a lot? Are you just gonna get up on the tables where we're gonna eat dinner? What's happening?
I am gonna play some music to them. I'm gonna call them up to join me in song, and they will sing along, they will chant along. And those that want to dance with, they can dance with. If I have to put my guitar down and get down on the ground, as it happens in African song and dance, so be it.
You're very passionate.
Passionate is what describes me.
Yeah.
And, there's no reason why you should do anything without being passionate about it. When you do something as passionate as you can, that's when you get to the soul of it. That's when you get to the root of it. That's when you bring the root that is within the music or within the song, and then people are able to relate to you, whether they understand your language or people here speak Pampa, they speak Lozi and so on. They've got different languages, but I know when I start singing tonight, they're going to be relating because the music speaks beyond the letter A.
So would you call this one of the highlights of your career then? I mean, you've had a very long and successful career.
Definitely, this is one of the highlights, and I look at it as a rebirth of a new process of reinventing or reincarnating myself into a process whereby now I'm going global now. The album has just been released, La Penlaga has just been released in the US for the first time. This is my 5th album, and I'm looking forward to meeting new people and sharing with them the story that hasn't been told, and I'm glad I've got a story to tell.
Well, we're in Zambia, and now you've just said that the album's gone to the US. Are you going to go and showcase your music to the Americans as well? Live performances, unplugged, that sort of thing?
That has already started in March, April. I've started showcasing my music there. And it's a process that is not going to stop because I've established relationships now with institutions, with universities, with booking agents and with festivals. I've done the New Orleans Heritage Festival, I've done the New York tour, I've done Canada, Nuits Afrique Festival, which is an African festival in Canada, Montreal. So now they can see me, now they can look out and say, oh yeah, here's the guy that we featured. Now he's really bringing the whole home is bringing it to us, and we would like to share with him.
I've got 3 weekend questions before we wrap this up.
Right.
What do you like doing over the weekends then? Besides this one?
Besides this one, over the weekends, I've got a beautiful family. Every time when it's Saturday, I always tell them, don't touch me. It's my Sabbath. I claim to have a Sabbath. But, mostly in weekends, I spend time with my family because I can't run away from them. And if I'm not performing, I spend time with them. And then most of the things, I like watching sport. But besides that, we know South Africa is heading towards 2010. And it's one of the things that we would like to highlight. And I'm happy that it's happening in my lifetime. But mostly in the weekends, I take my family to gardens, places like this, like right here in Zambia, the Royal Livingstone, the nature resorts. I'm a natural person. I come from the rural background. I grew up in a natural environment where I can milk the cows. I put a thing here, we called it Khamelo in Sepedi. Khamelo. And you milk the cow and it goes... that's the way we do it. We don't do it with machine. No.
Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me on the Vodcast. It's been awesome chatting to you.
Thank you so much, Jason. Thank you so much. And thanks for coming all the way to be with us right here. Hi there. I am Selaelo Selota and you are watching the Vodcast.